the courage to live with a family of nations around the world, and the end of strife will be the beginning of enduring peace. Grant us patience in planning with our fellow men and women in the world, which nations may resolve their difference by a peaceful means. Touch thou souls of people in every land with the enduring light of wisdom, that they may form a brotherhood of strive to further the acts of peace. Under laws of active blessed by thy love, grant us now the blessed crown of unity and strength that makes victory possible in war, and may win greater victories in peace. Amen. Cover.
On this Veterans Day, we are commemorating the service of veterans of all wars. We remember how men and women set aside their civilian pursuits to serve their nation's cause, defending the freedom of mankind and preserving our precious American heritage. We believe our strength on the battlefield, on the supply lines which nourished our armed might, weighing the justice of our cause against the forces of evil. We believe our determination made us better warriors because we fought with our minds and our hearts as well as our bodies. We recognize service to our country, and her cause does not end with the termination of military service. We continue our endeavors in behalf of honorable world peace with a feeling of profound gratitude to God and to the men and women who gave their lives as their part of the cost of this noblest of causes. Out of blood and sweat, we learned of purpose, sacrifice, tolerance, bravery, and discipline. These are solid foundation stones upon which a great nation is built. In our continuing quest for an honorable world peace, we must cultivate these virtues. First Vice Commander.
If there be glory in war, it is the almost incredible spirit which it engenders. Those who offered their lives sacrificed their all with magnificent abandon. Heroism becomes contagious. Yet too, in warfare, greed and brutality are epidemic. Too often, it is these later which persist in the peace that follows. Let us strive to see the same spirit of self-sacrifice cultivated in peace as it has been exhibited in war. It behooves us to share new standards of success, to inspire youth in peace as youth was inspired in war. Public honor must be given where public honor is due, not to the manipulator of a market, the seeker after profit, power, or position, but rather let us honor the heroes of science who alleviate human suffering and carry to greater heights the standard of civilization. Let us honor those who in public service seek not how much they may secure from the nation, but how much they can give. Let us honor those who devote their lives to the education, to lead our children on to live, laugh, and love as we have only dreamed of doing. Let us honor those veterans who carry into ordinary affairs of life a noble devotion of peace. Let us will to live as well as to die for our country.
Courage is one of the virtues born of war. Courage of individuals to face danger, and punish the aggressor. There is bravery to be shown, and peace is done. May we capture the courage which turned the wilderness into cities, that bound men together under government. We can turn slums into comfortable homes, turn uncertainty into certainty. We can reach new heights of civilization and opportunity for men and women in this nation. If we have the courage to expect and work for a better way of life, there can be romance in this challenge too. The bravery that fights for political, social, economic, and spiritual gains may be a bit more difficult to practice, may be unsung, unachieved, but it is all the more worth striving.
War has taught us the lesson of obedience to command. The game is more than the player, and the ship is more than the crew. There is a greater discipline we must now pursue if we are to preserve this virtue of obedience in our quest for honorable world peace. That is obedience to the laws we ourselves make, the voluntary discipline of citizenship. Under our system of government, we may change the laws by majority rule. We may persuade our neighbors to new theories or new courses. We may advocate in free elections the choice of veterans or plans. As good citizens, we follow the choice of the majority, whether that choice be by thy individuals or not. This virtue of the discipline, which must be ours in peace. This lesson we must learn at home, in school, on the playing field, in organizations, in the community, and the nation. It is a lesson of voluntary obedience to the decisions of the majority. We must not be unmindful either of the conclusions of other people with whom we have joined in the quest for an honorable world peace. This is the highest order of disciplines.
In time of peace, we use the ennobling virtues of war and put behind us its ugliness and suffering. In peace we shall go forward together to scale new heights of achievement in unity of purpose, in sacrifice for the common good, in tolerance for those of different faiths and creeds, in bravery to fight the social and economic gains, and in the discipline of good citizenship. We shall move forward in the sight of God as a strong nation in a peaceful world. Thank you. I shall now invite some guests up here to speak. Councilman Petty, did you want to say a few words?
I'd just like to thank all the veterans for what they did. I never served my country, and I learned to appreciate everything you guys have done. As an elk member, beyonder, our veterans, and I cannot say enough words today to really give my thanks. So I appreciate everything. Thank you.
I don't need to step up, but it's just great to be here on the 11th day of November, on the 11th hour, and see my friends. Thank you.
Mayor.
Just want to say on behalf of the residents of Bound Brook, thank you. As a son of a Marine, and happy birthday to the Marines, a belated birthday for yesterday. Our freedom certainly was not free. It was as a result of a lot of men and women who served both in peace and in war and in conflict. And because of it, we have the freedoms we enjoy today. So on this day, the 11th, on the 11th, at the 11th hour, we remember that as a result of conflict, we have peace and freedom. So again, thank you, and Godspeed over the next year. And also, please take a moment for the veterans that aren't here and say thank you to them, and allow this to carry forward throughout our town and our state. Thank you again.
Opposed, attention. Hand salute. This concludes our services. Thank you all for joining us.